All right, people, NFL Draft Day 2. And I can't touch my microphone because it moves. Brad, this is the Brad and Andy show. I'm Andy, this is Brad.
Good morning.
So Brad being our resident Cardinals expert, so to speak, will be taking the lead on this one, and let's go. Predictions for tonight.
All right. Well,
thoughts about tomorrow or yesterday? Tomorrow.
Well, I think we should start with some of the thoughts of last night.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr., couldn't have been happier with that pick. Yeah. Great night. It was just a great night, We got a good edge rusher towards the end there. We started out, great with not trading away that fourth pick, Monty not out there playing games. So, he went and got best player. And, well, personally, I think he was the best player in the draft. And from what I seen this morning, he already got the Larry Fitzgerald vote of approval. So, we got that going for us. And,
right.
Yeah, we'll be, I think a lot of teams did good last night. A lot of teams, got themselves a lot of help and, a lot of good stuff going on. But, yeah, I think Arizona, came out of that smelling like a rose. And, yeah, heading off into tonight. And, we got that number 3 pick there in the second round. And I foresee the Bills and the Patriots both walking out of there with a wide receiver, giving us a choice between DeGene or Kool-Aid at corner or, what's that other kid's name? We got that defensive lineman, Cooper. I already forgot his dang name. Man. Right. Hold on. I'll look it up here really quick just so I don't get it wrong. Johnny Newton.
We weren't even close.
But, yeah, out of the 3, we need probably a little more help on that defensive line, but I still think we could pick up a player or two, throughout, round 3 to help out there. And I think Kool-Aid, would be the good choice tonight. We'll see what Monty thinks, but yeah, I'm thinking Kool-Aid could really help us out. Get an edge rusher that'll speed up the quarterback and get a corner that can go cover their best receivers. And hey, we'll be on our way.
Not sure how this is going to sound. I'm checking it because it sounds like my mic is picking you up also.
Uh-oh, doing a little sound check here.
Yeah, as soon as I turn mine off, it sounds better when you talk.
Well, here, I'll try to talk a little quieter, even though that's kind of hard for me when I start getting a little excited. But yeah, we had, it was a family affair last night while we were watching the draft. And, yeah, you could hear my house cheering when we made the right pick at number 4 last night. So, yeah, I'm really happy about that. And, yeah, we're going to see how tonight goes. And I'm kind of hoping for Kool-Aid,
Yeah, we'd like to see Kool-Aid on the team, definitely.
I was glad that he was kept in the fridge last night, and we get to bust him out today.
Right, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So, I noticed we had some people to watch yesterday, I'd like to hear all your guys' thoughts on what you thought about the draft last night. And, yeah, start tuning in live so, we can hear from you live.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, it just takes time. We'll get the people trickling in, talking to you. Get in here. We love you. We'd love your opinion to be on the show. Tell us where we're right. Tell us where we're wrong. Or just tell us shut the fuck up. Whatever you want.
Right. But yeah, and then, I'm excited for round 3. Multiple picks there again. And, at that point, yeah, I think, we need to just keep working on that defense and, going with best player. And, You know, I mean, the more defensive pieces we add, you know, the bigger that smile's going to get on old Jonathan Gannon's face. You know, he's pretty excited yesterday, and like he's already told all these rookies as he talks to them, you know, get ready to come to work because yeah, we're going places this year. This isn't going to be the normal. Oh, well, you might get off to a hot start and then suck for the rest of the year kind of thing. Yeah, we're going to put something together this year. We got a great coach. We got a great GM. Got a smart GM. I think that's the big part. We got a smart GM. He wasn't playing games. He wasn't trying to trade around no more. Like I said, he built up his draft capital last year, and he's just coming in and using it and taking the best players off the board that are available at that time. And yeah, you know, you can't complain about that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Cannot complain at all. Yep.
You know, with that number 2 pick last night, you know, I was reading that kid's numbers, and you know, he had 14 tackles for a loss to go along with 8.5 sacks, and yeah, Darius Robinson, yeah, I think he's going to be a hell of a player for us too. So
Right.
yeah, I just keep seeing things getting better and better. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't
well,
even
let's
know
keep
what
them
to say.
coming.
Like
yeah.
I'm just still excited from last night. You know, had a hard time sleeping after that right away. I, you know, just up thinking about it all night, thinking, man, it's going to be a good season. Can't wait for football to start now. You know?
Yeah. Like I said, just I wonder if I can get online, order my Harrison jersey already.
yeah, we got to get that boy a number first, but you know.
Right. Yeah.
Hey,
no,
you know,
just me being full of
he
shit.
can wear the 11 for a little while till they retire it for Fitz. You know,
Yeah. Shoot. Just throw that number 1 on. Yeah.
I love the fact that Fitz did come out and gave his seal of approval on the young man. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
mean, you know, and the kid's dad. I mean, his kid's dad was a legend, you know, in the NFL. So you know, this kid's had a coach since pretty much the day he was born. So
Right,
thinking any of the other wide receivers were better than him, you know, I mean, you know, maybe in a game or two, but you know, overall, yeah, this kid's got the complete game. He can play inside, he can play outside, he can play slot. Yeah, like we're gonna move him around. Monty already talking about that last night. And yeah, you get this kid moving around and put different coverages on him, and yeah, I think he's gonna, you know, just ruin some other teams' days for sure. And then you know Gannon, you know, like I said, defensive-minded coach as it is, you know, he's gonna get all these other guys in here, and yeah, our defense, hopefully, you know, we won't be taking people off the street due to injuries. And I noticed, you know, a lot with, especially with the free agency that we had already done this year, you know, they went out and found durable. You know, they weren't focusing just on production. They were focusing on durability. And most of the guys that we picked up in free agency have played multiple years now without missing a game. And, you know, that's what you need, you know, because that last half of a season, you know, injuries start taking their toll on all teams. And, if, you know, if you can't come back, you know, or work through them injuries, well,
Right,
then, you know, you just start going downhill. But with the durability factor, you know, if you can keep, you know, your top guys staying healthy like that, you know, second half of the season can start really going your way when all the other teams are suffering like we were last year.
Yeah, right.
You know, losing players here and there.
So yeah, yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm not the pro here.
Like I said, you know, like, yeah, we only got 2 guys to talk about. You know, looks like we got a decent edge rusher. You know, actually, I'll say, you know, an above average edge rusher and a hell of a wide receiver. I mean, if you just look at our offense now, just the offense, you're going to have Michael Wilson on one side. You're going to have Marvin Harrison Jr. on the other side. You know, we're going to have Dortch in the slot. Going to have Trey McBride at tight end. And then you got James Conner back there as your running back. You know, Kyler's set up. He's got weapons. No excuses. If Kyler doesn't look like, you know, comeback player of the year, you know, coming in this year, then, well, Kyler's the problem.
And it seems like he's got some taller guys, so maybe, you know, he can actually see them.
Yeah. You know, at least when they put their hand up, they'll see the hand, you know.
Right, yeah.
But, yeah, no, he's definitely got the weapons he needs this year. Health is going to be the biggest issue, you know. As long as these guys stay healthy, you know, I could see Harrison and Dortch both, you know, coming away 1,000-yard receivers this year.
Right.
And I see Connor, you know, getting his second 1,000-yard rushing season. You know, not to mention, you know, he's a hell of a catcher coming out of the backfield too. So Trey McBride's gonna, you know, he's already one of the, you know, better tight ends in the game. You know, a lot of people might disagree with what I'm about to say, but, you know, I think he's up there, you know, with the same names as, you know, Swifty, you know. Okay, yeah, I know that's not Kelsey. I know that's not Kelsey's name, but, you know, the little Swifty lover, and
you're not wrong.
And you know, and Kittle, you know, I mean, he's up there with, you know, some of the top tight ends. Like, you know, he's very productive, you know. he doesn't drop much. He knows how to get open. Yeah. Like, Kyler's got the weapons this year. Kyler has the weapons. So it's up to you now, Kyler. You got the ball. Let's see what you do with it. Yeah. Make that money you're getting paid. Because, you're getting big paychecks now. So, yeah, time to put down the video game controller and pick up the playbook and be ready every week and just go out there and tear it up.
Yeah, right.
You know, love my Cardinals. Love them to death. You know, been a Cardinals fan since I came to Arizona. And you know, yeah, just for the record, yeah, I'm in Colorado now, but, you know, grew up my whole life in Arizona more or less. So, you know, definitely a Cardinals fan. And, yeah, I'm ready to see some more Kurt Warner looking years, some more Carson Palmer looking years. You know, except for now it's time to close it out completely. Now it's time to go get that ring.
Yeah, let's get that ring, boys.
You know, yeah. And yeah, like I said, looking forward to tonight, you know, seeing who else we had. You know, like I said, you know, my hopes are, you know, my feeling on it is, you know, we're going to come away with the Kool-Aid, and, you know, we'll be having a fine drink tonight.
Fine drink tonight. Yep.
Throw a little gin in that Kool-Aid, and but yeah, that's about where I'm sitting right now, you know, as far as this whole thing goes. So yeah, let's go, boys. Let's get it together. As Gannon says, you know, let's get ready to go to work.
Cardinals. Yeah. Sorry,
the Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals. We don't really have a good accent to go with it. We can't super fan it up over here.
Nah, it's okay, because you know where the Cardinals originally came out of, you know, back, you know, in the day was Chicago.
Yeah, the old Chicago Cardinals, for real.
We were there before the Bears.
Right, yeah. The Bears, who got 2 first-round draft picks, so it looks like they got some pretty good guys.
Yeah, no, they did good. They still got one of the wide receivers they wanted. They didn't get ours. I'm real happy for that, you know. Screw that trading back stuff. But, you know, yeah, they got one, so.
Like how happy they look to be that first pick. Doesn't that mean they were the guys that sucked the most last year?
Right. Well, yeah. This is their rebuild season. They're coming in with a rookie quarterback. You know, their best wide receiver is going to be a rookie.
Nah, that's just me giving you Bears fans some shit. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Give
you guys got to
everybody-
have something to talk about.
Right.
It's all right though. You guys will be up and coming too. But yeah, Cardinals won't be in the basement this year. Seattle's going to be in the basement, is my prediction, and the Rams are going to be holding the door for them, hoping that they're not the ones walking in.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Completely.
And Niners, yeah, look out because we're coming for you. We are coming for you. We got a pretty complete offense going, and yeah, once that defense gets squared away, yeah, we're coming for you. So, all you Niner fans got something to say or want to, get in on the conversation, please join in because yeah, I'll
Pretty
have,
pleased with sugar on
I'll
top.
have I'll
The
have
days are
fun.
numbered.
I'll have fun sitting here talking about the Santa Clara 49ers.
Yeah. Here we go.
Lived in California too, so yeah, I know exactly where their team's at now. So I don't even know why you call yourself the San Francisco 49ers anymore because y'all play in Santa Clara.
Ouch.
And yes, as you can tell, yeah, there are three teams I really, really don't like in the NFL. There's actually a couple more than that, but I won't say anything bad about Dallas or the Patriots today.
America's team. The ball deflators.
The
Wait a
ball,
minute.
yeah, America's team and the ball deflators. America's team back in the '90s, maybe. When was the last time y'all made the playoffs and actually did anything in them?
Yeah, you haven't had a team since Aikman. Let's be honest.
And well, yeah, you got the Gate. You got oh gosh, let's see, tapping into the other team's headsets.
Ooh, dirty.
Yeah, the tuck rule.
Yeah.
Still,
for real.
still funny about the tuck rule. If you think about that one, the tuck rule was made for Tom Brady on that Super Bowl against the Raiders all them years back.
Right.
You've never heard the tuck rule again. It went right back to being a fumble.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it just
Take
worked out
every
for the Super
advantage.
Bowl.
Right.
I watched them, get to the Super Bowl before playing against Miami years and years ago, where they brought out the snow cleaning stuff just to clear part of the field for their field goal kicker, but Miami wasn't allowed to do it to tie it up later.
Yeah,
I mean,
like what the hell? That's pretty one-sided.
yeah, very one-sided. So yeah, there's a few teams out there that I do not wish the best for, and well, three of them being in the NFC West. That's just because guys are the rivals, and I know you guys like to talk as much smack about us as we do about you. So, like I said, Niners, when you go and beat us 9 straight, well, then you can start talking. Till then, yeah, I don't want to hear much because I don't think you're going to win 2 this year against us. Like at best, 1-1. We'll take one, you'll take one, and then we'll take the second one when we meet in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, but I do want to give a quick shout out. Since we're sitting here doing this, had my car in the shop there for about 4 days, and Myler's Auto in Montrose. You guys did a hell of a job on my Challenger, and just want to tell you exactly how much I really appreciate that. So
It does
quick
look
shout
really
out
nice.
to you guys.
Gotta agree. It does look nice.
Yeah, like I said, excited for tonight. Excited. Like I'm hoping we walk away, with Kool-Aid and yeah, I haven't even looked that deep into the third round yet, but with multiple picks again, yeah. I think Monty is probably one of the best GMs we've had in forever. Like, going back even before Kime. And yeah, it's time to start seeing some change. And these guys are coming in and changing the culture of the Cardinals.
Right.
Gannon is a team first coach. It's all about the team. It's not about the individual. It's all about putting in the work. He doesn't want guys that just think, oh, I'm a great football player, so I can I can half-ass it out here and it still look good. No, he wants guys that are going out there, putting it on the line every play. And these are the type of guys that they're bringing in now. And you've seen it last year. Even, last year, like I've heard of, teams that, 70 Dolphins with their no-name defense. You want to talk about a no-name defense. That was Arizona last year. We had no major names on that defense other than Buda.
Right, right.
And, guys were still producing. Yeah, not, huge numbers, but they were still getting out there getting it done. They weren't giving up. They were out there for every play, falling behind in a game. They were still out there putting everything on the line to still try to get that win. And, yeah, these guys are bringing in the culture that we need, and they're bringing in the players that we need. Yeah. Guys, this is going to be a good year for the Cardinals, I'm telling you. There's going to be a lot of excited Cardinal fans this year. And, yeah, I'll definitely be one of them, and we'll be talking about it throughout the season. And, yeah, I really hope that we can get some of these other teams' fans to come on in and give their opinions on this and that. Because, yeah, it just – I love shit talking, I know how to do it. I know how to be respectful without, being, too bad about it. And so are a lot of other people. So we can, sit here and talk, smack back and forth and have a good time with it, and have fun giving each other a hard time. So, yeah, feel free to come join in at any time because, yeah, we're going to have fun this season.
That's what it's about, the friendly competition. Bring it on in here, boys. Bring it on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's just a game,
Right, 100%.
It's kind of disgusting when you're sitting there watching a game and you see, fans beating up other fans just because they don't like that they're in their stadium or this or that. This isn't everybody's game, Everybody, well, not everybody, but, most people, watch football. Everybody's got, their team, and, just because, we don't root for the same team doesn't mean we still can't get along and have a good time. Yeah, I remember years and years ago, my two oldest boys, I took them to their first Cardinals game. We're playing the Buffalo Bills. And that was back when, oh, God, they had Trent Dilford, I'm pretty sure, is who their quarterback was. Well, we were sitting on the visitor side in our own stadium, and, we're surrounded by Bill fans, and, my boys were, doing a little, Bills suck chants here and there, and just, getting into it, having a good time, joking around. Like I said, we're surrounded by Bill fans. Well, we had one guy who wanted to get real mouthy, and,
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I turned around and I looked at him. I was like, look, dude, I realize, you like your team, and that's all fine and good, but, you're going to get your ass whooped today by at least 21 points. So this guy turns around and he's all, oh, so what, you're going to give me 21 points? I was like, no, dipshit. I'd give you 20. Told you you're going to get beat by 21. So the man bet me $20, and by the end of the third quarter, he was already paying me because they were down by well more than 21, and he was leaving the stadium to the cheer of the other Bill fans supporting my boys and telling the dude, yeah, just go home, dude. The guy was right, and they were sitting there, congratulating my kids and having a good time still, even though their team was, losing. But, they were just having a good time. They were talking their smack. We were talking our smack. But, at the end of the day, we were getting along with everybody. Well, except for the one guy that had to pay me the $20. But, he decided to leave.
Yeah, forget that guy.
Because he didn't want to hear it anymore. So, but yeah,
as it should
like
be.
I said, we can all get along. There don't need to be all these fist fights and all this other crap at football games. It's just stupid. At the end of the day, it's a game.
Right. You're going to support your team. Everybody else is going to support their own team. That's up to the individual.
Exactly. Yeah. This isn't real war, and I know this because I'm an ex-soldier, combat soldier at that, and so I've been to wars, and well, there's a mentality for that when you're at war, and then there's just having a good time at a football game. So, I'd like to say to all the fans out there, throughout the whole world, you know what? You don't have to cop an attitude and get pissed off and start pushing people around just because you don't agree with, who their team is. So let's all just get along this year, shall we? Because, I'm really tired of seeing this like every freaking weekend. There's some fight going on in some stadium. And, the stadiums that have this the worst, and y'all know who you are, y'all just need to knock it off, man.
For real.
Show a little love, man. It's a game. It's a game.
It's a
And
game.
if your team sucks that bad, well, you're not making the Super Bowl anyways. So, I mean, shit.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's looking good in the draft for us, especially, but some of the other guys, I'm sure your teams are, getting the players you were hoping to see. Maybe some not, but whatever. I mean, that gives us plenty to talk about, and so yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Bear fans last night were happy as hell. Like,
yeah, they're really enjoying.
I'll tell you that straight up. Bear fans last night were happy as hell. They got their quarterback. They got one of the top 3 wide receivers. And yeah, they were happy. Now I also seen a couple Jet fans last night. That when the Jets made their pick, everybody was like, oh.
Right?
It's like, well,
make everybody happy.
Hey, either you trust in your GM or you don't. If you trust in him, well, then, go with the plan. And if you don't, well, reach out, let him know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's your
Because
team.
believe me, I used to reach out to, azcardinals.com all the time and talk smack about Steve Keim and Cliff Kingsbury and, that they didn't have any type of plan whatsoever. So
right.
So yeah, just either trust your process or you gotta let them know that you ain't happy with their choices. But now there were a lot of teams last night that, yeah, came out of the draft looking really good. Out of the first night, whatever.
Right.
Looking good. Even the Vikings. Everybody was worried that they weren't going to get their quarterback if they didn't move way up. Well, they only had to move up one spot, and they got the guy they wanted. So and got to keep their other picks. They still got a pick at 23 too. So yeah. Hey, best of luck to all you Vikings fans out there. Hope it works out. Hope you go out there and try to beat up on them Bears and Packers some. I don't think, no offense, but I don't think you guys are gonna come close to touching the Lions yet. But hey.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but good luck.
Yes,
everybody.
Good luck to everybody. And I hope everybody enjoys the draft again tonight. And
It will be there, and we'll have the recap to go over tomorrow, and
yeah, and then I'll be keeping up with the whole off season, for everybody too. I mean, mostly be watching what the Cardinals are doing in the off season, but I'll be keeping an eye on all the other teams because I like to know what the competition looks like. And,
right.
so yeah, and guess more or less, we'll be seeing y'all in the regular season because yeah, it's coming quick. It's coming quick. I love when the draft finally starts because then everything starts clicking along and you got your camps and next thing you know it'll be preseason and bam, we'll be starting the season off and yeah, it's gonna be an exciting year.
Gonna be an exciting year. Agree 100%. And so yeah, we'll see boys in the draft tonight, and I guess that's our 2 cents for now. So
Yeah, sounds good.
so we don't start getting repetitive. Yeah, you guys have a freaking good rest of your day, and good luck to whoever you are in the draft tonight. And
yeah,
let's do some comments, whether you don't like what we talked about or you do.
Yeah, and we'll probably see you all again Sunday. So tune in because got a lot going on tomorrow. I don't think I'll be able to jump out over here for that, but
Okay, yeah.
I'll be
I mean,
starting to watch the
nothing's
draft
changed,
at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So,
right, right.
but I also got a birthday party to attend. So, yeah, we'll
Yep,
see
me
you guys
too. I'll
on
be there.
Sunday.
Right. So, anyways, yeah, have a good rest of your day, America and beyond. And thanks for tuning in if you did, but concurrent viewers tells me you didn't. So, everybody watching in the future,
Peace.
peace.